Happy 16th of Vlogmas. Now I am coming to you at 1:26 in the afternoon. Now my husband is here, but what he's done is, you know, normally when I want to start filming, he's normally in the room playing music. Well, because the carpet is getting fitted in my newly renovated craft room tomorrow, he basically got in there this morning and I went to Pilates. Do you know, at my gym that I was still a member of? One of those. Do you remember me saying to you, I'm a member of an inexpensive outdoor tennis club that does have a small gym that I was using and very minimal classes, and I was at a Fitness First gym, which I've been a member of there on and off for many years. I end up like going to the place and then end up back there, but to be honest, I don't seem, it's really lovely actually. I really love the people there and everything, but they just haven't got enough for us. There's like no tennis and things, and yeah, it's just not working for us anymore, unfortunately. But I went there today. That was the Pilates I went to last week, and I was on a wait list, but I turned up anyway in the hope that people didn't turn up, and I didn't get in. But it's quite annoying actually, because when I've been in that class, and sometimes 2 or 3 people will leave part way through it, so they're not even seeing it through to the end. And I think that's really unfair on people that didn't get a space that would have stayed to the very end, in my opinion anyway. I don't know, what do you think? But onwards and upwards. But I could go back there tomorrow. I managed to book a space for the one tomorrow there, but I cancelled it because the carpet's getting fitted and I just feel like I want to be here. I might even buy dinner. I need to get dinner for today, and I might get dinner for tomorrow. Try and get enough supplies in so I can just stay in all day tomorrow. And what's really exciting is I've got loads of like all my crap, as my family probably say, all my things, my lovely beautiful sewing things, I've got them in my kitchen. And when I've done Vlogmas before, I normally do a bit of baking and things with you, and but I've got all this stuff on there that I've been using for sewing, so it looks a right old mess. But hopefully I can move that and we can do a bit of cooking in the kitchen. And I've got some Christmas sprinkles that arrived in the post today. I ordered those on the 13th, and they were dispatched on the 15th, and today's the 16th and they've arrived. But I can't do any baking because my oven is too unpredictable. My oven's thermostat has gone, so when you put the oven on, it doesn't matter what you set it at. You could set it at 35 degrees centigrade, and I'm not joking. I've tested it because I've got a tester. It will just keep getting hotter. So say if you like want to do a ready-made pizza that will cook in about 8 to 10 minutes or something, you're probably fine as long as you're there and you watch it. Well, sort of watch it. There's no light. The light went on it. So I'm going to do an activity in the kitchen that doesn't involve baking, but it'll be a sweet treat. So, but that's when I've managed to move all my stuff out of there. Now, you may be thinking, some of you gnome people, that I didn't give you any gnome update. And what happened is, I had a gnome update that I forgot about, and then the other gnome date hadn't come out yet. So the gnome update I should have told you about yesterday from the day before. It was just a story. There was nothing, no pictures or anything I could show you. But I've now got 2 messages in my Ravelry inbox. See the dark bits here. Oh, if anybody wants to follow me on Ravelry, what am I called? I'm sure, let me have a look what I'm called. I'll try and find out. I'll check these updates. So the first update, it was definitely knitting, so I'll check that in a moment. And the one today we've had already actually, and I don't think, oh, it's a recipe. It's loading. Actually, while it's loading, I wanted to talk about this again. Now, when I was at editing stage, I felt truly ashamed. Actually, can I just say something? Do I look a little bit brighter today? The sun is coming through the window and it's shining right at me. So I was totally ashamed of myself yesterday when I talked about this. I never mentioned the character in the middle. And even though I said the villains are always my favourite, hands down favourite, this actor always does the kind of drag act. Normally plays the mother of the main character. And he always plays like he plays a female. He is the only actor that has been consistent. Do you know all the times we've been to a panto quite a few times now. We've been Jack and the Beanstalk, Dick Whittington, Aladdin. Gosh, those have all been boys, haven't they? I can't remember some of the others. I'll have to try and find, maybe on Vlogmas. So I'll have to find out on my Vlogmas is if I can be bothered to go looking. I actually wrote Panto Day on my one this time, so maybe I could go back and re-edit some of the titles on my old ones. But he is fantastic. He's so funny, and these outfits are to die for. He comes out in these really extreme outfits that you just can't help but laugh at every time he walks out. But oh my goodness, he's so funny. And it's really lovely having a consistent actor that all the others may change. I'm sure I've seen that villain before. It was another one last year, but maybe he was the year before. But yeah, they're all so good. But yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Aladdin before and things. But you don't know who's been dressed up because there was a monkey, and you wouldn't know who was playing. There's the monkey. You wouldn't know who was in that suit, would you? We didn't have we were too tight to buy a programme. I'm afraid to say. Right. Oh, what's it is? It's normally my husband's sometimes paying for things, and I'll just say, oh no, thank you. But yeah, I suppose it helps support them, that extra funding, doesn't it? Yeah. So, oh wow, these look lovely. But maybe something I might not be able to do because of my inconsistent oven settings. Those look pretty appetising, and these are gluten free. We don't need to go gluten-free. It'd be nice if they had a non-gluten-free version, actually. What I might do is maybe I'll find an alternative recipe that isn't gluten-free, because it might be more easy for me to make them. But by the look of this, you need to preheat your oven. Oh, I think they've got the temperatures wrong. I'm going to have a look. Oh right, it's the degrees. I thought they were saying set your oven to 1250 degrees centigrade, but no. My oven probably would get to that temperature at the moment if you left it long enough. No, it's saying to put it to 125 degrees centigrade and 260 degree Fahrenheit. But yeah, I've got a halogen oven. And it's like a round thing, and we're so short on space we keep it on the floor by the oven, I'm ashamed to say. But I could put a few things in there to bake, just keep putting batch on. And I have a Tefal XL air fryer. And I tend to not use it all that much because I have to have it on the kitchen island. My husband sits there all the time and he complains that it's warm and it's noisy and things. So when he's watching telly, and so yeah, I tend not to use it. But it's got a paddle, so it's really good for turning chips. But you can take the paddle out. So I've got ways I could bake without setting the kitchen on fire, but it would just be a bit of a process. Mind you, it would be a nice way to heat the kitchen, wouldn't it? So, well, anyway, things have been exciting. So I've been to Pilates, the one I couldn't go on. I got turned away at the door this time last week, and I will only get to do this Pilates on a Tuesday again if I manage to book it in the new year. The first one they do in the new year, and the first one they do in Wednesday they're doing the new year if I choose to go to it, because our membership ends on the 11th. I don't know when my membership ends at the outdoor tennis club yet, but I've had some happy mail today. As I say, I've had the sprinkles, And Katie has watched my channel for a very, very, very long time. She has. And yeah, so hello Katie. That was a lovely surprise. I got a card off her today. Merry Christmas. The little sausage dog pulling the sleigh, how lovely. And it says to Claire, and then in brackets, who makes things, and family, dogs, cats and chickens, and a happy new year, with love from Katie and family, and a little paw print. Oh, so I was really happy. And she sent me 3 little gifts. Oh, I haven't put my lights on, bear with me. I'm still wearing, I've had lunch, but I'm still wearing what I was out in. Do you know, I get so many compliments on this jacket, and I've had it years, you know. It was really inexpensive. It was from New Look. It's really expensive, and it was in the sale, but it rips on a rate. It rips every year or so, and I repair it. But I've got another rip in it. It's the hood on the lining, but I'm going to repair it and keep it going. I've had to repair the outside of it a few times as well, not just the lining, but yeah, it would have been in landfill a long time ago if I hadn't kept fixing it. I just stopped the video then. I thought it was my husband up here. So I can open all 3 calendars today, but I want to show you what Katie has sent. She sent me 3 little packages. One has got the 14th on it. Today is the 16th. So that's exciting. And she's put 16th on this one. That's today. And the 18th on that one. So how amazing is that? So I'm going to put that in the calendar. Oh no, or should I leave it up? I might put it back in this bag. So I'm going to open those 2 things from Katie today. So Katie, thank you so much. That's so exciting. And I've had come through, what else was it? Oh, do you remember I ordered eyes? I'm going to let you turn little Lexi around here. You see my Blythe girls, can't you? Oh, I'm so excited about getting it in my room that I haven't seen some of my Blythe dolls for ages because of how they're stored and things. So, and a lot of my dolls, some of my Barbies and my Harry Potter dolls have been in total storage for a long time. So when I'm moving back in, I'm going to get to see them all. And all my sewing things, I'll be like, oh, that's where that was. So these are the eyes that I ordered for Imogen, because Imogen, if you'd have bought her as a new doll, she'd have had blue eyes. But brown eyes came instead. But I've kind of got used to, look, she's holding my finger. I've gotten used to her with brown eyes. I must admit, I don't know if I want to change them now. Maybe I'll try them in at some point. But I've really gotten used to her. And I kind of think that it makes my Imogen unique to the one you buy from the Smart Doll shop because of her brown eyes. It makes a difference, doesn't it? But they came, and I can say I didn't want to name who they were before, because you know when something's gone wrong, you don't really want to like name and shame anybody, do you? And let me get my Smart Doll bag. Keep calm, carry a Smart Doll. Ah, here we go. So yes, I didn't really want to say who the company was because they'd messed up. But now that they've, rectified themselves, then I'm really happy to talk about them. So they were very sorry that they'd sent the wrong eyes, and they sent me another with no extra charge and told me I could keep the others. So the first time they sent a business card, and if you sign up to them, you can get 15% off your next order, it says. And they sent me, the first time, this little bag. That wasn't in there, the eye cradle. I just put that in there. They sent me these hair clips. Right. I've just had a text saying, Mum, this is my new number. and I think it's a scam. Oh gosh, I have to check with my husband, check he's not getting one. They can do that, can't they, and then start asking you for money. When this time I've got a blue bag, you have to be so careful. So now I've got more clips. Oh wow, look at those. The others weren't so glitzy on the top. Oh wow, it's like they kind of match the eye colour. I had brown eyes and those are brown, and this time I've got blue eyes and a blue bag actually. So the moment of truth. They almost look green, don't they? It may have been the colour that I chose, but they're lovely, aren't they? They're like, I don't know, my eyes probably look pretty dark here, but I've got hazel eyes, so sometimes mine look just green, or they can look a mixture of green and brown, and then they can look brown. It just depends how much light. But yeah, they're very, and so the hazel can really vary from one person to another. And I found out recently that hazel eyes are quite unique. I didn't know this, because my mum has got hazel eyes and I've got them. My husband's got them. I just thought they was as common as muck, as I say, no common, just common. You know what I'm saying? But it turns out they're not as common as I thought, percentage-wise, of the people that have them. I watched a small documentary about it on YouTube, so I don't know how much correct this information was, and it was trying to talk about where the eye colour came from and things. So yeah, so that's exciting, isn't it? So, oh, Lexi looks so lovely in this cardigan, doesn't she? So I will need to get more dolls involved in this. So what should we open first? Should we do the Sewing Street first? At this present moment in time, I've got something I can open on the odd day tomorrow, the 17th. But as it stands, without checking or finish something I'm making, I haven't got anything for the 19th, the 21st, and the 23rd. I'm 3 items short at the moment, but there might be something I finish. I have finished. Oh, my light's gone off. I wonder if the battery's going. Hang on, let me plug it in. Oh my goodness. It's all going wrong then. My light went off, but then the sun went in. But then I've plugged it in, I've got the light on, and the sun is now beaming. So it's probably way too bright now. So we can open the Smart Doll calendar, and but we're going to start with the Sewing Street calendar. So the 6th, I found it straight away. It's down here. It is thread. It's not yellow. It's variegated. So multicoloured, if you're not sure what I mean by variegated. Oh, that's really lovely. It's really nice for when you're doing quilting and things. The brand is Metler. It's the brand I know. And it says it can be washed at 60 degrees, tumble dried and ironed at a quite high temperature. So it must be cotton then, I'd say. Does it say? Cotton. Silk finish cotton art. Wow, fantastic. I'm going to take them out. I've got a little dish, haven't I, on here. I have to try and remember where all these are actually at the end, rather than go through all the drawers. You wouldn't believe the trouble I'm having. The stand that I film off is the one with the broken light that I showed you. It could damage my eyes. It sometimes works, it sometimes doesn't. And the whole thing, if it wants to just shrink down to the bottom every now and then, it does. So I've had to keep hiring it up every now and then. So we're going to open the Our Generation calendar. So the 16th, there's motion. My husband's going out to buy the windowsill for my room. This is amazing. How gorgeous is that? I don't buy a lot of like small things for my dolls, but when I get them like as a gift or in a calendar, I quite gladly have them, but I don't like collect them myself. I tend to try and focus on the clothing and shoes, headwear and things, and the dolls themselves. Oh my goodness, Phoebe, look at this. Now, I don't know if she could be able to hold this herself. Oh my goodness, North. North has gone south. Where are you going there, North? Oh, she can hold it. Oh, wow. Obviously the smart dolls, I'll give it back to Phoebe. The smart dolls can hold it too. Now, as I've mentioned before, I've got loads of different hands for smart dolls. But look, here's Imogen. Imogen's not looking all that decent, is she, either, in a bra? Right, my eldest son has just got home. He's just come in eating a bag of crisps. I said, "Is like, you know, Dad here?" He said, "No, he's just gone out." So he's definitely going to get the windowsill. And I said, "Did you text me to say you've got a new number?" And he said, "No." And I said, "Oh right, okay. I thought it was a scam, but yes." So watch out for that, people. He said, "What did it say?" And I said, "Well, I can't look at it now because I'm vlogging." So, what a treat today you have there, Phoebe. So, this has been one. I feel so excited today because I'm getting to open the Smart Doll calendar from Catherine, the lovely Catherine, and her daughters. But I'm also going to open 2 things from Katie, who is a long time viewer of my channel. So, how amazing. So today we are opening number 8. I'm really loving this sunshine. It's so easy to get the sad syndrome. I know not everybody suffers with it, but I think I get it. My husband gets enough daylight because he plays tennis outside. But what it is, it's where we play tennis outside. It's near a lake. You get a lot of bugs, and bugs love me. They don't bite my husband. Actually, if I'm not there, he might get bitten a little. But if I'm there, they'll all go for me and I'll get more bites than him. They just seem to. My husband said though, because he does he's got like a thermal imaging camera and things. He can see that he said I'm just red when he looks at me. And but that's why I say to him, I feel the cold. I feel at home in a sauna and I could sit in it all day. It's like my kind of temperature. But cold weather feels like it's so far from my temperature that and then he feels cold. Like when I touch my husband, he feels like an icicle. He does. And he like tries to warm himself up on me. But in the summer he's like, go away. People say to me, "Aren't you cold?" Sometimes. Yeah, that's when I'm doing sport and things. You don't need warm, loads. What it is, sometimes I've been in the co-op and I've been from the gym and I've got like shorts and a vest on and they probably think I'm crazy. Oh wow, these are amazing. Oh, they look like Phoebe's, don't they? But Phoebe's got elf ones. Oh, I love them. This is... See, I've got a choice. Either that I can put them on Mirai or I can put them on North because they really go with what they're wearing. Or I could even put them on Lexi because North is wearing school shoes. These are shoes that I bought for her and socks I made. Look how badly I couldn't get them on during my video. Look how they went on. Do you know what? That has made my decision. I'm going to put them on North because, or Keishanogany, because I couldn't get these back on. I only did it really to protect her from the chair because I didn't want her getting any staining because she's cinnamon. They're like little Santa shoes. Oh, Catherine, they're amazing. Oh, I can see an overlocking thread there, Catherine. So I know how professional these are made because you've obviously overlocked it. That's very good. Look at those. Oh my goodness. Vanessa, what do you think? Do you think she's getting the special treatment? Oh, she looks gorgeous. These are... I love all my dolls. Obviously, you know how much of a fan I am of my other dolls and Blythe dolls and things. But these are so much fun. I think it's because they're a bit bigger. There's more... like, I do put a hell of a lot of detail into my tiny doll clothes. But I suppose it's a bit easier to get detail into these, isn't it? Oh, they're amazing. I did open the right one, didn't I? Yeah, so we've only got four more even days. So today is the 16th, so we're going to be opening the next one on the 18th. But we'll open something out of my calendar tomorrow, and it is for Smart Doll. Yeah, it will be for Smart Doll. I don't know about the other days. I just need to get sewing. So we're going to open number 14. I'm guessing Katie posted these a while ago, and it was lovely actually. A C2 small parcel. My address is on here, so... But look. She's put a Luna Lapin sticker on it. And that's another thing. I could see all my Luna things. I'd start making them again. Oh my goodness. Oh, Casey. Oh, what was I just saying about miniature things? It's all little tiny tools, miniature tools. Oh, Katie. Oh, guys, look at this. I have a tall one of these myself. Oh, she's off again. Look, she wants to have she's leant forward. She wants to have a closer look. Oh, there's little tiny tape measures in here. Even my miniature mice would like these. So the red and a black. These, oh, the black one. Oh no, they're both. There's inches on one side and centimetres on the other. With both, that's really good. There's one of those silica pack things to stop the damp. And there's some black scissors. And we've got some other tools in here. I think some of my sewing and knitting friends who were not doll people, I ended up getting them into the miniature mice, and they've ended up having like, or getting into little doll houses and things. I do apologise to all the husbands out there, the influence I may have had on your wives to collect more things. Very sorry. So there is a spanner. I could give that to my husband's mini. He's Ken. Do you know what I did to his Ken? Do you know he was buff Ken? I took his head off the buff body and give him... It's still a muscular body, but not quite as buff. It just didn't look like his frame. Those look like a nutcracker, but they could be like your... you know, for putting your stuffing in your toys and things. Oh, these are definitely for men. Well, no, that's really sexist, isn't it? No. For the woodworker person. So, But you know what I'm saying? You do associate them with more masculine things. When you see a sewing box, you normally sway to more female, but there's many male sewers, many male doll collectors. Did you see what that was? A screwdriver doll collectors. I've really realised since I've been doll collecting myself. And a hammer. I've got a few hammers actually. So, oh, Katie, those are amazing. So I'll see if I can put these in here. Yeah, I folded it in half and put it in one of the slots. Oh, they're incredible. So there's things for my husband's mini and things for my dolls. Maybe Claire. She's been flashing a Fruitny bits on YouTube without me knowing. Thanks to Yuri that pointed it out. She was sitting on her knees here, but I just couldn't see it. Sometimes, because I've got this clip with the light that Vanessa suggested I buy, and it covers my screen, so sometimes I can't see things. It's like I've got buttons and it hides things. So what do you think, Claire? You haven't had anything out of the calendar this year. You will if I manage to make something, but it's not going very well, is it? But it is understandable with everything that's going on. But there you go. Barbie has got something at long last. Congratulations, Barbie, or Mini Claire. Now, did I tell you about this doll? This doll was just meant to be a reporter Barbie, a blue-eyed, platinum blonde hair Barbie. But what it is, I really wanted this camera woman. I wanted the camera and everything. And somebody was livid. You know when they write a review and they were livid that this Barbie had turned up and she had dark eyes. And I thought, oh, platinum blonde hair and dark eyes. I'm going to order one and hope mine's the same. And it was the same. And I ended up getting another one. So I've got one that, you know, I have dressed up in other things. And I pierced the ears. And I wear pink lipstick most of the time. I haven't got this outfit. But yeah, I couldn't believe it. She was the closest thing, the closest Barbie I could get to me. Really, is that you know? I suppose a lot of people like a mini-me, don't they, these days? Right, and we still got that problem where she's got nowhere to go. Barbie has been a second-class citizen in my Vlogmas. I'm so sorry. I bet you'd have preferred to be on March Payne's calendar countdown, wouldn't you? You might have had more. Oh my goodness, guys, right, I don't know if any of you have been watching March Payne and his midlife dolly crisis. He shared a vintage Cindy that somebody, right, had cut her hair wonky and she had bitten feet. Right, now I had one vintage Cindy in the 80s that was given to me by my Uncle Freddie. And it was the only doll I ever cut her hair, and I've been looking for her, and I am convinced that he has my childhood doll that I cut her hair. And what happened was with her, when I cut her hair, because it was so long before, it was weighing it down, and when I cut it, it just stuck up, and I didn't like her anymore, and I didn't play with her, and then I've thought to myself, oh, I'd love it if I still had her. Obviously, I never found my Barbies. My mum and dad returned all my childhood things. I never found any Barbies or anything. And I didn't put my Barbies in basically, when I left home, I kept my Barbies in my wardrobe because I didn't kind of want to take them when I just moved out with my husband, but I wanted them there. And I think my mum was offering to look after different people's children over the years and just getting them out to people. So I don't know what happened with them. If I'd have known my mum was going to do that, I probably would have took them with me when I left home, to be honest. But I don't think that Cindy would have been in there. I don't know. But yeah, but I did think what happened to her. It'd be lovely if I found her, because now I'd know how to flatten her hair and I could sort it out. But she looks in good shape. If that's my doll, she's looking in good shape. So I don't know where March bought her from. Now, March lives in Ireland, but his accent is really very similar to mine, and it's because I spoke to him. He's from Stafford, which is like north of Birmingham. It's maybe, actually I'll ask Alexa. Alexa, how long would it take me to drive to Stafford from Solihull?
From Solihull to drive to Stafford, based on current traffic, it'll take about 54 minutes.
54 minutes. So that's why I think he sounds quite similar to me. But I'm intrigued. Did he get that Cindy when he was living in Ireland? Did he get her shipped over from the UK? Or did he get her when he was in the UK before he went to Ireland? I don't know, but I commented on his video, but I don't know if he's replied as of yet. I need to kind of check, because I'm replying to comments on my own YouTube and things, but I am commenting on other people's YouTubes as well. And have you seen, he's doing a collaboration with Kim from Dolls and the Witch and the Wardrobe. I have mentioned Kim this Vlogmas, and she's doing something really good. She's opening a 12-day luxury Barbie calendar on alternate days with March. But what she's doing is she opens the thing and then she tries to do a handmade version of it, so people watching could have a go at doing their own. Oh, they're amazing. Excuse me, I've got something going on here. Yeah, she done these amazing, there was these candle holders, these angel candle holders, and she used polymer clay and recreated them, and she was saying, oh, they're not going to be very good, but they were amazing. She painted them and things. She made this gold tray. She got out a lovely repo Barbie and recreated the dress and things. But yeah, it's really fun. I can't wait to see what the next video. So, number 16, this is from Katie, my viewer. Oh my goodness, Katie! Oh, this is amazing. It's some garter stitch knitting and some little knitting needles. Oh, another silica bag. I love those silica bags because I can put them in things. I put them, when I put my handmade Christmas decorations in boxes and things, I put the silica bags in it that I've had out of things to keep them nice. Oh, they're amazing. Do you know what I could do? Do you fancy doing some knitting? She's got another pocket. Oh, I forgot to mention, do you know this coat pattern? There wasn't any pattern pieces for pockets. You just had to kind of make them up yourself. I think I asked Hilary what she did for her pockets. I kind of did what she said, but mine looked long and thin, and Hilary's didn't look so long. But mine do. Because she's on a Leika-chan body. Should I get her hand out of her pocket? I feel quite guilty that I haven't been able to include Blythe as much on my channel in Vlogmas. And I didn't last year either. Because yeah, just not having the things to open. I was really, really lucky to get a smart doll calendar. That was rather, it was just something that popped up and I was just able to do it. I did it on like a split pay, but it was my most expensive calendar. Her hand is blue, This is not an authentic Leika-chan body. And then after I fitted it, I realised she had a blue hand. It kind of adds to her charm. Maybe I can do this. She could drop it. What do you say? I'll put her eyeball down a little bit. Oh, she looks lovely with that. I hope she can hold on to it. I can't wait to do a bit of photography. I like doing like little Christmas scenes and things. I've just not been able to. Basically, I've got a pink Christmas tree in my photo area. Yeah, I've got a pink... She's holding them. She's standing. She's holding... There's all shadows coming through. That light has really picked up. So, Katie, thank you so much for those. I absolutely love them. And I can't wait to see what I'm going to open on the 18th. That is super exciting. I really appreciate it. So, what can I have to show you now? I don't think I've got anything else left here, in all honesty. Sometimes I might remember something when I get off camera. I'm going to put those boots. Oh, Pop Barbie's sitting there now. Hi, lovely. Jane, my doll friend, is sending me a Christmas card. So that's exciting. What's going on here? So, I have cast on another sleeve for Lexi, her jumper, but this is what one sleeve looks like. This jumper is not how I normally knit jumpers. I normally knit them in the round, but this is knitted on the flat. It is knitted from bottom up. Some flat jumpers and some jumpers in the round are knitted top up, but I like the bottom up ones. But that is one sleeve. All these mean my rows. So that's the first row. That's row 11. Row 21, this is how I do this, row 31, 41, and there was 49, and then it says bind off, but English people say cast off, cast on, cast off, and bind on, bind off in other countries. But yeah, that's one sleeve. So the body is done, the neck, one sleeve. So I might even get this done if I'm going to try and do a bit of knitting today. Then do some more tonight, do some more tomorrow, and I might even, and I know I've got something I can show you tomorrow in my stocking, and then I'll have another day of the Smart Doll Boutique calendar and Katie's gift. Maybe then this will be ready and I'll have this to show you, because as I say, I need 3 more items to open on the odd days. So this might be ready for the 19th maybe. Fingers crossed. But remember, I'm not going to stress knit because of how tight remember I undone the first sleeve. I'm thinking I am enjoying knitting. This is not a rush. This is what I'm enjoying. And then my knitting's fine. If I think, oh gosh, I've got to get this done and stuff, it will just be too tight. With Emmerdale. Emmerdale, oh my goodness, does anybody watch Emmerdale? Yeah, I shouldn't say anything just in case you're behind, but yeah, you know, I'm just hoping good things happen. I'm feeling a bit more positive about Emmerdale after the episode I watched last night, so yeah, we'll see what happens. But you get this glimmer of hope, and then they snatch it away, and then it all gets worse, and get really mad and you take it out on your knitting. So anyway, I am going to take you down to my craft room. I don't know if I'm going to do it now or do it a bit later when the sill might be on. I don't know, but I'm going to go and have a chat with my eldest son and speak about this text I got saying, Mum, I've got a new phone number. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me for this bit, and I'll see you downstairs. Right, the light is on. Now it's evening time now. We've had dinner. Oh, we had that salmon Wellington I'd been talking to you about. Now my husband has put the cutting table and the door on top in the middle of the room because he needed to do the painting. So he started the second coat of the paint, how we put the architrave and the skirting in. So he started here, went all the way around the room, and he ended here. But he went to get the sill, but it was looking a bit, I came in her earlier, I probably shouldn't have come in, and it was looking a bit dodgy. So, but yeah, it wasn't looking level. I said that needs packing up, but he said he hadn't got the level on it yet. I think he just cut it to size. It looks better now. When I came in before, I could see that was dipping down. And he's put the end caps on now. I think he said he could have bought something more expensive and he went for the cheaper option, but it's made it a bit harder for him. Because they said that there's some seal on the window that sticks up more that side, and he said before that the shelf was level, but that makes it look not level, that seal. But yeah, he looks like he's weighing it down a bit, doesn't it? He's got these on here. So yeah, it's going lovely now. So thing is, the carpet, he's gone to tennis, right? And the carpet fitters, he thinks, are coming in the morning. But look at all this stuff. Look, there's a drill here, look. Yeah, there's all this stuff. I didn't know, guys. I've just come in here. I thought because he didn't have to do that sill, you know, for the carpet. That was just, he could have done that after the carpet was fitted. But at least it's done now. But yeah. Oh no, and it's dark. You'll have to put all this stuff away. Yeah, so, but tomorrow is the day. The carpet. So I'll give you an update. Oh, tomorrow, do you remember me saying I don't have to go out the house? Hang on, I'm going to turn you... Right, yeah, do you know what I was saying to you? Tomorrow I was going to get enough dinner today, so I won't have to go out tomorrow. But my eldest son, he said, well, that was it. He said he was going to be here for dinner. So I said, shall I do the salmon Wellington? Because it was for 4 and our middle son doesn't eat fish. I said, yeah. And he said, yeah, perfect and things. And then he said, could I drop him at Birmingham International train station really early in the morning? And I said, yes. And then he phoned to say, have you put the dinner on yet? Because I've been invited out for dinner. And I said, yeah, it's already on. Because I had to do it early because my husband's going to tennis. I said, well, don't worry. Just go out, enjoy your meal, and we'll just share it between 3 of us. Which I'm kind of glad, actually, because I think it was a nice portion for 3. I think it'd be stingy for 4, really. So, well, anyway, so he's out now. So I didn't get any dinner. So I've got to go out really, really early tomorrow morning to drop him to Birmingham International train station. Now, Birmingham International train station, it isn't like going into the centre of Birmingham. It's at Birmingham Airport. Birmingham Airport is really not near Birmingham. It's probably a 20-minute drive from each other, from the centre to the Birmingham Airport, I'd say, I guess. And so we're closer to Birmingham Airport than we are into the centre of Birmingham. So it's about like 5-10 minutes away. Like, I used to be able to get in the centre of Birmingham about 15 minutes back in the day. But there's a lot more cars on the road now. It's probably take 20-25 minutes now, depending on the time of day and things. So yeah, I've got to drop him there. So what I could do, if I manage to get myself dressed appropriately, I could go and get some dinner on the way back and then stay in all day. That is the hope. So yeah, I'm going to try that. So anyway, whatever happens, I'll be back tomorrow. I'll share with you the antics of the craft room, and we'll do some more calendar openings. So tomorrow is no Smart Doll calendar, but I will be opening a Smart Doll item that I have purchased from eBay from a seller. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me for day 16 of Vlogmas, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.